Which movie should have got a sequel?
These are some of my opinions of movies that should have gotten sequels. Let's do this. I really have to put some blame on Lionsgate and the box office for this one. Because if you would put this movie in 2D along with 3D a lot more and marketed this one better, we could have at least had a trilogy of Dread movies with Carl Urban and Olivia Thirlby. This movie was so badass that it deserved a sequel or something to continue it on. I don't know why. Lionsgate, you should really feel ashamed of yourself with this one because Dread was fucking awesome. We have the triple threat of 2011, Rise of the Guardians. You pretty much sent this movie out to die in 2012. And also your biggest problem, when you go up against a Lord of the Rings prequel and the last Twilight movie and the 007 movie at the same time, you are bound to fail because that's not a good sign when it comes to this. Not a good sign. But Rise of the Guardians, I still want a sequel to Rise of the Guardians somehow. This was one of the most creative and fun movies and very entertaining and fantastic fantasy films and animated films for 2012. How did this not get a sequel and why this movie didn't do as well with all that competition? I'll never know. But I would love to do a full length review of this for my YouTube channel. I think I got some shit to say about this one. I love this one. Now, The Adventures of Tintin. Where is it? Where is that sequel to this? Peter Jackson, Steven Spielberg. We were supposed to have a trilogy. I don't know what happened. Maybe they're still going to do it, but The Adventures of Tintin is such a fun adventure and one of Steven Spielberg's best movies that I feel like it is deserving of a sequel. Absolutely deserving of a sequel. But this is the one that will always forever frustrate the hell out of me because the story was not done. We had two more books that we had to do with David Fincher, Daniel Craig, and Rooney Mara in the case of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, his version. Not only one of my favorites of all time, but also my favorite David Fincher film. I think the first American version of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo was excellent, has a great story, great mysteries, and even if it's a long movie, it just keeps you interested throughout out because of the directing, the story, and the performances of the Craig and Rooney Mara. And the fact that we did not get the girl who played with fire and the girl who gets to run his nest in David Fincher style with these two actors will forever bum the hell out of me. Yet instead we got the girl in the spider's web, which Sony should have thought twice about. And those are my picks for movies that should have gotten a sequel, in my honest opinion.